You think that's a gimmick, dude?
I'm like, why do I keep
That's a good
getting
one.
served these ads? I'm not interested.
So
Yeah, it comes with the leather
good?
straps like this, too. I'll stick with the ball gag. Thanks, though, guys.
It turned into open your mouth too wide. Apparently, it's just kind of one of those things I wish I didn't know. But like, if you open up, it's like,
What were you trying to get in there? Well, I wasn't going to name names.
Oh, it's called?
Here's our first lawsuit.
But he needs an upper body supported.
Ladies and gentlemen, Gossip Boys here with another Topic Thunder. My name is Silent Mike. We got Dean Saddoris, CaffeineKilos.com, the one and only Jim McD3SB.co, and Killer Kai. We've all been in the industry quite a while. Way longer than I'd like to be.
Hey.
It's a long journey here.
It goes by fast too.
It does. It's over a decade for me.
Yeah,
That's way over that for me.
What is the craziest, weirdest, gimmicky thing? The fitness is known for gimmicks. We're known for detox teas. This base layer of pop culture loves fitness, especially all of a sudden, right? All these celebrities are trying to do yoga and the new this, and they're all gluten-free and they're all vegan. We're all in California, so we get some of it. But we'd like to think we dug down a little bit into what works with science. What's the weirdest, craziest thing, whether it could be in our pocket or on this surface layer that you've ever seen? And if you don't got one, I can start out the way.
I mean,
like I don't have one.
It's gonna be hard to beat the fucking shake weight.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Shake weight's pretty good.
I love the shake
But
weight.
I don't want to talk too much about the shake weight because everybody knows about it. So let's think of some other ones.
You think that's a gimmick, dude?
I've put I think it's an SNL or maybe a Mad TV. I think it's a Mad TV skit that's basically making fun of this shake weight, which makes you know that when pop culture is making fun of it, like it's such a gimmick. Like
made
you're right,
it.
like shake weight's too big,
yeah.
But they sit on this thing and
Oh, yeah.
you've seen my
Yeah.
video, right?
Oh,
And
yeah,
it's basically
yeah.
like a shake weight that goes between your legs.
And it's long, and you
yeah,
sit
it's
there.
long and ribbed.
The tug toner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tug toner.
Tug
The tug toner
toner.
skit.
Tug
The
toner.
craziest one, and I've actually got quite a bit of views on this, which is lovely. But I think they started to get they started to try to sponsor me, and I don't know if they found this video. Is the jaw trainer?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I
dude.
used to see those ads on my feed, and I'm like, why do I keep
That's a good one.
getting served these ads? I'm not interested.
So I think I ripped them in a video, and it's like we're biggest gimmick in all of fitness or something, and I ripped them, and then not only would their ad play on there just because random fitness stuff, but they started to email me trying to sponsor me, sending me a rubber piece of gum to chew on. Like, why wouldn't I just chew
the
gum?
owner's a fucking kook. too.
Yeah, I'm sure. And then maybe it works, right? Like, there is a muscle in our jaw, but same idea. Like, do I need to build it? Would it make me more attractive? I don't know. And then, like, why don't I just chew gum?
That guy's fighting for his life in his comments. I've seen it.
Oh, I'm sure
Oh,
he's
that guy-
doubling down.
He'll post
yeah.
like of him like doing it or whatever, and then all the comments are like, because he said like in the video it talks about like define your jaw,
believes in it.
and it shows like a picture of a guy like looking kind of like this, and the next picture he's fucking just chiseled,
Handsome.
and then so people in the comments are like, "Yo, does this grow your jaw? Like, what does this do?" And in his comment, it's like a copy paste. All he says, he's like, "What this does is it builds these muscles around the neck,"
Yeah.
and it's like he won't
There's no
actually
way.
directly say anything. I'm like, bro, you're fucked. Like, just stop.
But that engagement's popping.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah. Hate. That's like I said, definition of like good publicity or any publicity is good publicity.
I want to see the books on. Yeah, because someone bought it to
Someone bought
joke
that.
as a joke,
Yeah.
or like they probably made some money.
What
He's
if
got it comes with the little fucking necklace too, so you can just like wear it around. And so
So it's
can
like
use
Like
it.
a
gag,
baba,
so
like
it's
a
a-
kid's baba.
it's a
exactly
gag.
what it is.
Okay, if
baba,
it
yeah,
tasted
yeah.
like something,
Oh,
that might be a thing.
yeah, a little grape chew
It's a
on.
gag.
I'd
Yeah.
probably do it.
Yeah, it comes
If it
with the
tasted
leather
good?
straps like this too.
Maybe get a girlfriend and a strong jaw
Yeah, you're gonna
Kinky
you're gonna
girlfriend.
get all the girls walking around with that around your neck.
That's what I'm saying.
if they're into it.
What about more? This is a little bit more like not as crazy, but
Yeah.
a lot of like the mouthpiece.
Oh, just in general.
Training
Yeah.
with a mouthpiece.
Yeah, I mean, I think training with a mouthpiece isn't a terrible idea, but they tell you that you freaking like align your jaw down to your neck, down to your spine for ultra power.
Danny's got a good take on the mouthpiece.
Oh no.
Danny's take on the mouthpiece.
I think
is,
Danny's more of an optimist than I am in many of these things.
No.
Remember we were doing the nose breathing, mouth breathing. You're like, Danny's kind of into it. I'm like,
that was an exception.
all right. I just feel like he's an optimist.
Danny's got a good take on the mouthpiece. He's like, if you're not squatting 3x or 2x body weight, you shouldn't even be thinking about a mouth guard.
Yeah, that is the last piece. It's the same idea. Like, what shoes you're wearing? Like, dude, learn how to squat.
Yeah, don't even like.
I
You
agree.
shouldn't even be thinking about a mouth guard unless you're squatting like 3x of body weight.
Unless you have expensive veneers, in which case.
Even still,
Okay.
I wore
that's
one.
That's like we're talking about the 0.03% there.
Yeah.
And it is cheap, and if it makes you want to work out more, go buy yourself a mouthpiece. But it ain't aligning your jaw to unleash
No,
power.
all it does is keep you from grinding your teeth together.
Yeah,
That's
or
the
if you're biting, it feels good sometimes.
Yeah.
So I need veneers and squat 3 times my body weight, and then I
get a $20 Under Armour piece. Yay!
I'll stick with the ball gag. Thanks, though, guys.
It turned into honestly, or just buy that and you just get two for one.
True.
I'll try to fit 2 in the back.
You call it
in
a
there.
superset, dude.
Yeah,
You're squatting,
bro.
training your legs and your jaw.
How many people have been injured or gotten jaw-related injuries?
Yeah, was it
from that
TMJ and
bullshit?
shit? Probably everyone. Cracked
It's
a
like,
tooth.
Oh, like that thing's got to absolutely destroy your teeth. Are probably moving too much in your gums.
You ever
It's probably
like
fucking
back
up.
and forth?
Some lady dislocated her jaw eating a fucking KFC sandwich
Ooh.
and had to have like a 4-hour surgery on her jaw just because she
What?
opened her mouth too wide. Apparently, it's just kind of one of those things I wish I didn't know. But like, if you open up, it's like if you open up your mouth to a certain point, if your jaw just comes apart,
Oh, sure.
it's like a 6-hour surgery.
The hinge in the back's like this.
Oh, dude, it's like a nightmare surgery to get your jaw put back together.
So humans are not boa constrictors, is what you're saying.
Sounds
Yes.
horrible, dude.
and it makes me like
I feel like I've gotten close to that point.
dude. I'll bet you have.
What were you trying to get in there?
A burger.
what kind of 8x8
A burger. A
burger?
KFC burger.
The one with the chicken patties instead of bun.
Yeah, I've been there.
There's so many gimmicks. We won't name names, but basically you put like a lubricant and then you sweat more.
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
You know. Yeah.
Sweet sweat.
Well, I wasn't gonna name names.
Oh, it's called?
Here's our first lawsuit.
Oh, we can say that, but fucking
Can I know that?
Yeah, basically it's a roller or a lubricant you rub on your body and it makes you sweat more. It's basically like a latex lubricant, and so or whatever. And like sweating is probably healthy for you, but like, are you gonna lose weight like for 10 minutes?
Oh, here we go. I got one. Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Hit it.
no, the fucking tummy wraps.
So that's
the
what the
waist
sweet.
trainers,
That's
yeah.
this.
Oh, that's what that is.
It's the same
I'm fucking
company.
lying.
No, same idea.
It's-
Same idea. You
It's not
lube-
the same thing, but it is the same
Yeah,
company,
one
bro.
company or multiple
Got
companies
it.
will
Yeah,
do
yeah,
both
yeah.
of those.
Yeah.
You lube up
Got
and then
it.
you wrap up.
Got it.
And again, like water weight or like making a weight class for something, sure, but like
Yeah, or you go to Target or you go to Walmart, you go to the back and you buy the top and bottom sweatsuit.
right.
That's how you,
Right.
Dude, I used to rock that shit at fucking
Oh,
Cal
God.
Fit
Yeah.
on a bike for no fucking reason.
But it does kind of feel good.
Savage.
Yeah, I was telling Kyle in my early commercial
Savage.
days, this dude is like shreddy. Is like a Jim Carrey, 10% body fat Jim Carrey bod, and out of his mind. And I'm, the lead trainer there, and he just like throw things by me. And he's actually out of his mind. He's kind of tweaking on me. And he's like, water cutting. I'm like, for what? Water weight, visceral. He like pulls like a skin and like veins are already popping out everywhere. He's like, he's 150 pounds at 6'1".
that was me wearing the
Yeah, I'm like,
what
I
am
was like,
doing?
yeah, man,
Yeah.
you're gonna die, or that
Yeah.
water's gonna come back in 2 days. So I don't know what you're trying to accomplish
Yeah.
here.
I think
but
I
it
saw
ain't it.
someone do it, or I read some article in Muscle
Bodybuilders and people do
Magazine,
it,
like,
for sure.
And I was like a high school kid, or even like right out of college, probably 20 years old, at the gym wearing this fucking thing. Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing?
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways we can go about this.
Well, there's
like,
because there's
yeah.
supplements left and right, like every supplement ever.
Well, I think the
every
supplement-
test booster.
honestly, I think the
every-
supplement I do as a totally different, to have another day, totally different topic is the gimmick supplements.
It's so bad.
It's like more like material.
Yeah, I got so many stories on it.
It's got to be like 97% of the shit in there besides like the creatine is useless.
Well,
or the
in an
caffeine.
nutrition show.
But going back to
caffeine.
Sure, creatine
They
and
should have
protein.
maybe
nicotine in
glucosamine.
there. Yeah. Exactly.
The thing with like equipment too is everyone like tries to reinvent the wheel even to this day when knowledge is everywhere. But like, why do you think the barbell is a staple in every sport and every gym? Because that's a gimmick someone made up 100 years ago that still works.
Yeah, or a
right? Like the
dumbbell,
barbell, the dumbbell,
A
the
kettlebell.
kettlebell, and even that, like you kind of exchange a kettlebell and a dumbbell. Can you do slightly different stuff? Sure, but it's not that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's more convenient version.
so why
of
are we
one of
trying to
the-
do all this stuff? A cable. Oh, you get slightly different stimulus from a cable. Okay,
money?
that's about all we got. Yeah.
Actually, flip the whole thing around. Is like, how many things do you need? And we're talking about a whole category of things that people just don't need.
Yeah, all of it.
Do I need something to hold a weight for me to do curls?
Right.
No.
Well, and then like, what's the idea? Like, do you actually?
I can hold the dumbbell.
It sounds stupid, but if you look at like a cellular level, like we can only replicate or grow or shrink a certain amount. You can't really speed that up without a lot of needles. And so like, what do you think externally, a barbell versus a dumbbell versus something that holds a barbell or dumbbell, that's going to accelerate the cellular process that's going on in my body?
No.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane when you say it like that, but no one thinks that. Like, oh, no, man, I heard dumbbells are way better because of the stabilization, so I'm only doing my chest press with my dumbbells instead of barbells, and then all of a sudden you're going to get bigger pecs. Like, that, it doesn't work that way. The human body don't work that way.
It doesn't know that you're using a
Yeah.
different equipment. It just knows like what muscles are moving and under what stress.
Yeah, did you put some blood in that area or not? Like, it's not going to speed up the process.
Yeah,
you can't speed
you're
up
not getting jacked.
Yeah, you
you're
can't
not
speed
getting
up
more
your
jacked.
hair process. Like, maybe eating a certain amount of protein, but eating extra protein ain't going to grow your hair.
Okay,
nice and
what
fast.
about the
Derma roller.
the neck cage for like
I think
strengthening your neck?
there's something there. I don't think there's something there for the regular gym bro, but there's probably something there for the wrestler jiu-jitsu.
It will
guy.
build muscle because I mean, it is
right.
resistance,
right?
right?
In your traps and there's muscles and everything we
That's
do.
like the fringe of gimmick.
That's like
The gimmick fringe.
yeah, less people need it than they think they need it. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
more of a
at the
different
old
thing,
school, even the regular commercial gym, there'd be like some old school cat with like a cut off hoodie. We didn't talk about that in our fashion.
Hey, I love those.
Look, yeah, those are great.
Fire.
And he's just doing neck all day.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're just doing neck
They
all
do
day?
kind of give it a bad
It's
rap.
neck day?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah.
wrestler, and we should also draw the distinction between the things that you do just for variety, and then there's all this other bullshit stuff that people do because they think that they're going to get some kind of leverage, some kind of
Yeah.
advantage that you can't get from anything else, which is obviously
Yeah.
bullshit.
The one thing I wanted, I know we're done, but
No, you go.
was which is crazy to me because like as kids, for all of us, icing after you're done
Yeah.
doing some physical activity,
Even icing for injuries.
is crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's
I didn't realize that was blown up in my face.
Yeah. No, everyone.
Everything I read, I was just like, "Yo,
Well,
what?"
it depends, right? If it's muscular or tendon, right?
Yeah, but even that, like the inflammation your body has, it's like a detox to me. So your body has livers and kidneys to detox your body internally. We also have systems to build to fight inflammation. Inflammation is part of the process to rebuild. So why are you trying to accelerate something that you did on purpose?
Yeah,
Your body will handle it.
yeah, it's kind of great. The cool gimmick though, which
Go listen to 50% Facts with Andy Galpin if you guys want the science behind it.
Well, I'm gonna have to go check that
you
one
would
out.
think it's complete bullshit. Is the muscle constriction bands or whatever?
No, those are
in your
legit.
head. In
No,
your head,
those
when
are-
you see it on paper, you're like, "Oh, that's such bullshit."
That's the best gimmick that's come out. That's legit as shit.
yeah, that's
Yep.
crazy.
Yeah,
but
Shout
you
out
have to
you know
use
what I'm
them
talking about, right? The
yeah, you
bands?
talked. BFR
bands you
training.
talking about?
Shout out to
Body-
Jeremy Lineker at Oklahoma. Did all the research on that, and it's as legit as you get.
Dude, it's sick. The
Which bands
blood-
are we talking
The
about?
blood
Hand
flow
cut.
restrictions.
Cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. I think we can all agree that nobody needs an upper body support.
That's done
It's
with
called
heroin and not eating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really care.
Were things that were wrong with him?
Yeah.
Not sensitive.
No,
but
I would like that.
I except for Kyle. Kyle's perfect.
Kyle's perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
with a
more
little
Kylie.
crown over his head.
On with it.
What is, ladies and gentlemen, the Gossip Boys back with Topic Thunder. Dean Saddoris, Caffeine Kilos, the one and only Jim McD, 3sb.co, and Kai.
Kevlar, Kai.
The best.
Kevlar Kylie.
The S. Someone else calls you Kylie though.
Yeah,
like
a
in our
bunch of
crew.
people.
Yeah, no, like in our crew, someone was saying on the mic, gaming crew. You know,
Can't stand it.
invite only.
Invite only.
Nastiest fingers, not for ladies,
The
but for
fingies.
FPS.
Nastiest
yeah,
fingies.
Kai
It
fingies.
doesn't carry over.
Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies.
No. Non-transferable.
Yeah, non-transferable skills. We're loaded with those. Highly broad topic that we're going to narrow down.
Okay.
All right.
Talking COVID, you can talk politics, you can talk favorite sports team or best player
wow.
of all time.
Wow, this is really broad.
If you're talking Michael Jordan versus LeBron James, all these arguments of debate, I think, in my personal opinion, debate has turned into something for pure entertainment. We never get to a point. We never get to agreements. I watch a lot of debates and a lot of different things, even in the fitness space. If you're talking nutrition debates, et cetera, et cetera. Can you shame someone into getting healthy or jacked? Fat shaming is a large topic, but we can dial it down. My personal opinion is I have so much inside shame, and I still can't stick to my diet. So why would someone external shame into me change how I eat? Not because I think, oh, it's so mean, boo-hoo, you called a famous celebrity that's worth $100 million fat. I don't really care. But I just don't think it's a means to an end. You're not going to help them, and you're not going to help someone else watching. If I fat shame, we were just making fun of DiCaprio's dad bod or something. If you make fun of DiCaprio's dad bod, I'm not going to shame. That's not going to help some other dude's dad bod get fit.
No. So are you asking us?
Directly?
Yeah. What do you think about fat shaming?
we
Has it
think-
gone too far?
Okay.
Does it work?
Does it work?
That-
What's going on with it?
What is the point? Why do people think they're helping with it, and then why does the other side think that no, you're just being a bully, it's not going to work? Maybe.
I think 90% of those people that are out there fat shaming or body shaming people have some big issues with themselves, and they're just lashing out. Like they don't like what they see in the mirror, or they're just like having a bad day,
Yeah.
or they're just an asshole.
Yeah, I went on a huge rant about like a discipline rant, because that's the same thing too. People would like shame, like, why are they fat? Well, fat people just don't have discipline.
Yeah.
Like, oh, is that easy? And you're
Yeah.
so fucking disciplined.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because you have a 6-pack and you love the gym means you're disciplined now.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you could be the biggest asshole. You could be addicted to drugs. You could be addicted to steroids. You could beat your kids for all we know. But you're disciplined because you have a
But you can
6-pack.
curl. You can do some curls in the gym. You're killing it.
Discipline has nothing to do with what you love
Yeah.
to do.
Without
I'm
be-
disciplined at playing video games. Fuck you.
Without
Yeah.
being incredibly like not sensitive.
No,
but
I would like that.
I
No, be
Yeah,
insensitive.
let her rip.
Oh, I'm just like, dude, look at some fucking homeless people. Dude. I've like literally seen some homeless, like in Sac, I see some
Sure.
homeless guys,
Damn, Dean, that's too far.
and I'm like, well, I mean, just like,
No, Jack.
and they're jacked.
Yeah, we're
and
not
they
talking
look,
skinny.
and they
Dude.
look sick.
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's like an ideal body
Right.
type for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of men.
There's like genetics.
and that's done
It's
with
called
heroin and not
heroin.
eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, drugs or maybe discipline, but again, like, is discipline something that you love? Can you be? I'm disciplined in eating ice cream because I eat ice cream every day. That doesn't line up, but by the definition, discipline it is.
Yeah.
So all these people discipline shame, fat shame. Like, what is your goal? I think you're right. I think it's an ego thing inside you're fighting.
I think it's
or
purely
a clout
proje-
thing.
projection.
At this point, it's a fucking clout thing.
Yeah.
That too, but I think a lot of it is projection. Like, I can just tell you that back in the day, we had a member of that old gym that we belonged to, who all of his gripes about other people were things that were wrong with him,
Yeah, sure.
and he was like adamant and screaming about it. And it's like, dude, that's you,
Because he's
like,
one step away from self-awareness.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
subconscious knows what's fucked up in him, and so he would lash.
And,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's driven out of shame anyway. You know, and you're trying to
100%.
deflect that off to somebody else. It's like, oh, well, somebody else is worse than I am about
Yeah.
this, and so whatever. And the thing about shame,
And we all do that in our own
For
life
sure.
to
Yeah.
a small
No,
extent.
I'm a fucking hater. Yeah,
I'm not.
but I'm
everyone-
self-aware.
I'm perfect.
Except for Kyle. Kyle's perfect.
Kyle's perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
poor
put a
Kylie.
crown over his head. It's gonna float and
Never
glow
made a
and shit.
mistake ever.
Golden Star Kai.
Yeah. No. But I think there's a spectrum though to it all. Just like how you started with politics or whatever.
Kids
all that.
these days in their spectrums, dude. Can't ever be black and white with these kids.
Because like
gotta
you
cover
can have
all your
the
bases.
Yeah, he's like,
you
he doesn't
can-
want to make enemies on this show.
you can have like the super douchebag talking shit like, oh my god, why are you doing this? You're overweight, blah blah blah. But then you can have the complete other way where they throw these chicks that are literally like 400, or the guys that are 400, 500
Right.
pounds on Vogue saying, no, you are beautiful. Then there's like people like, no, this
Oh,
person's very
yeah.
unhealthy. And then it's like, no, why are you saying that? Why are you saying she's
Right.
unhealthy? Blah. It's like, well, no, they're like they're trying to like look out for them at the same time, but they also don't want to get the lash back.
100%. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
judge intent of those people, and that's where I come down to is like,
Yeah.
what is your intent of making that video or sending that tweet? Because some of that does come down to straight individual. Because you can be 300 pounds, like especially
Yeah.
ladies. You can be 300 pounds and be healthy. If you go to your
I
doctor,
don't think so.
no, you can. You can for sure. Ladies are way like big thing with weight is obviously diabetes and heart, and you can have a healthy-ish lifestyle, be there and live forever. We know that. Like, you know, fat people have lived forever, right?
I think that, but I think
Not
if you
really.
play the
Not
perc-
they're really fat.
Really?
I feel
I
like
do,
if
I
you
do.
play
No
the
chance.
percentage game though.
Right, so that's what I'm talking about, intent. You can have an individual, I said,
Okay.
that goes to the
Yeah.
doctor and works out and eats healthy and be 300 pounds.
Okay.
But who's making the broad video saying, yeah, 300, or the Vogue thing, saying
yeah.
300 pounds is healthy? I'm not saying 300 pounds is healthy, but you can be healthy
Yeah.
at 300 pounds.
Yes.
You with me?
Yeah, I get you. I get you. I think there's a big problem with messaging with like these like PC type of
For sure.
posts of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
body happiness or whatever. What's it called?
Yeah.
Body
Acceptance.
positivity.
Yeah, or acceptance.
But it's like, okay,
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong, and it should be celebrated to be happy with being comfortable in your own skin. But let's not confuse that with promoting this as a how you should just like strive to be this way, or
Right.
not even strive to be this way, but like accepting that this is like should be a norm for people.
Right.
It's like because most people should not be that way. Most people should be getting healthier and making the steps to lose weight, eat better for longevity. And it just kind of gets messy when these big corporations, these big companies are using it for clicks.
Well, why are
and-
they doing
and media
it? Because
and
more
the
than half of
intention.
America is fat, and so
Yeah.
if they want to get the dollars of the fat folks, they're going to show people
Yeah.
that are fat folks.
And
like
it's
it
also
makes
the
100%
virtue
sense.
signaling
Right.
and all that stuff.
But devil's advocate to that, or the spectrum, is that then they take Beyonce, who I'm making this up. Let's say she's 5'8", $150, and then they show her on the beach with an ounce of cellulite, or her hamstring isn't popping, and they're like, Beyonce's
It's fucked up.
fat.
It's so messed
and you're
up,
like,
dude.
okay,
Yeah.
well, like that's not helping either.
Yeah,
like
it's all
that's
backwards.
that's a normal woman,
yeah.
very attractive, very
Yeah.
successful.
The same writer for that panel,
Right. No, for sure.
puts the 400-pound person and says this person's beautiful.
They're both
just
People
as,
magazine.
just as beautiful as Beyonce. It's like, let's get real. She's not.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. Or
she's not.
Or she's on vacation and she's not shooting a record or a movie, and so she gained 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, that's much different than the 400-pound example we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Like, for one celebrity not to look perfect.
Yeah, and it's and to
Because
quote
people
someone,
love to tear people down. That's a thing. That's a thing. And like
Yeah, sure.
in Australia, they call it. Oh my God, what do they call it? Poppy something.
I love Australian slang, by the way.
Yeah, I can't remember, but basically, it's like if you're tall poppy. That's what it's called. So if somebody like has reached some kind of higher level than everybody else, then it's a sport to tear them down. And I think that's roughly the same kind of idea.
That's the cancel culture, pretty much.
Yeah, or jealousy, tied up, like,
yeah.
because Beyonce's got more money than me. But, like,
It's all
I just don't get any of that. I get it within the clout game because everyone's like a nobody. Everyone thinks they're somebody, and so they're hating on everyone. But, like, a real celebrity, like, Beyonce's got real talent.
Yeah.
You're like, why am I going to hate on her?
Yeah,
Like, she
yeah.
can actually sing her
Yeah.
tits off. Like, why am I...
She's not Milli Vanilli.
Yeah, she's not Silent Mike. Like, she's got some real fucking shit going on. Like, why am I going to rip her ass down?
And to quote someone, I won't mention their name because they're kind of controversial, but I watched a video from them. They're hilarious. But
They're really rude. Everyone hates them, but I love them.
Kind of, exactly, yeah. He would say, like, don't ask society, like, if you're healthy. He's like, go to your doctor, ask him.
Right.
He will be, they're robots.
Yeah.
A doctor will be like,
he ain't
comparing to
lying.
this chart of your panels, hell no. Like, no,
Yeah.
you're not healthy.
Yeah, it's
He's not going to
pseudo-
lie to you.
It's pseudo, at least, based on
Yeah,
science.
yeah.
I like
there's
that.
some-
I like
yeah.
that. That's.
I agree.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. He's like, don't ask me. I don't know shit. Ask your doctor. Go up to him.
Everybody's
He's-
got their own opinion.
And he goes, ask him. And he goes, well, I think you're a lovely lady, but no, you're not healthy.
Yeah,
And that's what I was getting at with Michael.
True.
I was like, it's all about the percentages, the numbers.
Right.
It's always about the numbers.
Right.
Okay, like look, your blood glucose, your
But a doctor will do that,
your
right?
BMI.
Yeah, you don't know that until you're with the doctor. Because BMI, I'm fucking gonna have a heart attack tomorrow. But they check my blood, they check my heart, they check my pulse, they check all these things. They're like,
Yeah.
you're a little heavy, but probably because you work out, you'll probably be okay. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks,
yeah.
doc. Right?
Is
Or
it- yeah,
if they
yeah,
take
yeah,
someone else and your blood pressure's through the roof and your fatty acids
Yeah.
are all fucked, then they're like, all right, you should probably
And-
lose some.
Yeah, and isn't BMI our measurement of obesity? In the
Yeah,
United
it's still what
States,
we
right,
have.
kinda?
Yeah, it's still what we have.
It's an archaic,
It's like,
ridiculous.
damn, like-
and
But if you don't work out, general broad swipe, it is pretty good.
No, yeah.
And that's
fair.
why we kept it.
And that's what it's for.
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
that's why
You're
we
right.
kept it,
I was
right?
thinking within our
Meatheads were all fat.
My mind always goes into like the niche world that we live in, where it's like, yeah.
I
Then
mean,
we're all fucked.
we'd have to see how often is it wrong versus right, kind of thing. Like,
Right.
Of
And again, by
healthiness,
numbers,
you
it's
know?
probably pretty good.
Well, actually, I just listened to a whole podcast. I love to say, well, actually. I just listened to a whole podcast about BMI, and BMI is largely bullshit.
Yeah.
But actually,
According to the person you listen to.
no. Studies have been because it was the way it was constructed.
Yeah.
it was bullshit.
Yeah.
And they sort of knew they're like, okay, this isn't very good, but we don't have anything else.
Because I've heard very counter to that from people we
The
know.
Kellogg's food pyramid.
Yeah, I don't listen to any of those people. Anyway, the issue is that it was the best thing that we had at the time.
Yeah. Well,
And
it probably still is, I think, because how many people are going to be able to get a DEXA scan?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
That's,
not that many.
Yeah. So it can overestimate how heavy people are, and it can draw a lot of conclusions
Errors in
about.
the right direction.
I don't think anyone's saying it's perfect.
Whereas studies say somebody's 10, 15, 20% over their ideal weight, it's not that big a deal. They might actually be healthier.
Yeah, 10%. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
But somebody who's super heavy and the thought that they're going to be healthy and stay healthy for a long period of time, that's probably still in question.
Yeah, genetics.
So there's a lot of genetics
And life-
associated with that, but
lifestyle,
yeah.
for sure.